What the hell?
Right. So yes, I will actually get us out of the room, just in case.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Okay, so we have exited room 47 and closed the door, so we can't actually get back in there now. Right. I am going to walk just randomly to things and...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we have been instructed to go to a meeting room. Because, you know, there might be a memo or something.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What does it mean that the thing is empty and nobody's here? It means they won't bother to program any NPCs.
Or did they?
So you know the computer you were in front of when it said you couldn't find a trace of your co-workers?
Mm-hmm.
There's an ending through that, but for now, just follow what the bloke says.
Yep. Well, I've just turned...
Just go through.
For the purposes of later on, I've just turned off computer 435.
Stanley went around
For the
touching
purposes of
every
later on,
little
of course.
thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Ah, I've just been told off. I've just been told off in a passive-aggressive way by the narrator.
He tends to do that.
That's the appeal of the game.
Oh look, there's a thing.
British arseholery is the appeal of the game.
Well, it's nice and sunny out today.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful. Look at that fantastic view.
Now you know what regular light is like for me. Isn't it?
I've been playing so much Left 4 Dead 2. I'm expected to come across a witch, having gone through all these offices.
It could be worse. I could be stepping up to the mic and start singing songs.
Oh god.
It could be worse. You could play in Left 4 Dead 2 with Donnie.
Aww.
Considering Donnie recently.
Oh, angry Donnie. Donnie of great anger.
No, that's just Donnie doing his best John Finlay impression.
Ah.
I unfortunately wasn't online to hear what Donnie said.
Oh, so we've got a couple of computers here. Username access.
Hello again, or rather, unfortunately, I just got a phone call.
You always get phone calls.
Yeah, well, it's the one time a week I get that call.
I'm going to dance on the desk.
What did I miss?
The narrator told me off for cocking around.
You've been through about like 3 rooms, and Kevin can't already help but click everything.
Absolutely.
And he's been told
Isn't
off
that the
for it?
point of the game? Just to click everything? Almost.
Yes.
If you want
I
to,
said
if you
I said to just go for the standard playthrough to begin with, just so we could then see all the different versions. And Kevin is like, no.
We must see everything.
Okay, well, I'm just going to continue
When
going.
Stanley came
I
out
must
to
press
set up two
all
open
the
doors,
buttons
he
on the
entered
spaceship
door in his
controls.
Okay, so we have come to a choice.
Oh no.
We can go through the left door, as was suggested to us, or we can ignore him and the narrator entirely and go through the right door.
What evidence do we have to support going through the left door?
Because we were told we would go through the left door.
Oh, okay. Yes, I see it now. Right.
Let's just do that for now.
For now, okay. Well, let's follow what the. That's okay, Cat. We'll
At
follow,
the beginning, yes.
follow what the narrator said for now. All right.
I'll do that all night.
Yet there was not a
Honestly.
single person here either.
All
Feeling a wave
night,
of
I will do that.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Infinite.
Welcome.
Sideways, infinite bird.
Last question continue. Yeah.
I know it says 8 bird, but I'd like to imagine it's more infinity bird. What amazing stuff! Marketing Mondays Termination Tuesdays. We're broke Wednesdays. Mergers.
Oh, that's WWE's work week.
Pranking Floor 5 meeting. No, that would happen. That's Friday. Obviously, that's a rib for SmackDown. Group cabal planning. All exciting stuff. What else is on the whiteboard? Get Chris out of the broom closet.
Don't touch the broom closet. You can do that later.
Standardized graphs, which are not cost efficient. Who moved my desk? The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Anyway. We will now do a PowerPoint presentation to an empty office.
Please
these sounds like very much like marketing.
Business Club, Rule 1. Business Club Rule 1. References are not all they're cracked up to be.
You know what? This all seems vaguely familiar.
Ah, there's the broom closet.
Don't go in.
You're not going to. Stairwell.
Coming to a staircase,
You can go in there
Stanley
later.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You see, I'm interested in what is in the broom closet now.
Nothing.
Or is there?
You say nothing, but you won't let us go in there.
You see, I think
Just
the only
listen to what the bloke says.
I think the only people who hasn't played this is Phil. So
I've not played it.
I haven't played it, but I've seen enough footage to know what's going on.
then you experienced it wrong.
Everything happened.
You need to play these games, not sit here and watch people playing
Stepping
it for
into his
you.
manager's office, Stanley was once again
Wait.
stunned to discover
Disregard
not
that
an
last
indication
remark.
of any
Watching.
human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Disregard
Stanley
that last
wondered in
remark.
disbelief
It's exactly
who
what's happening
orchestrated
right
this.
now.
What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have
Petting
known
Phil.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I don't even.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never
You couldn't possibly have done that, Kevin.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
It's
Amazing.
nice. It's
He
quite
stepped
fun.
into the
This you can
newly
just
opened
play it
passageway.
straight.
Okay, so the shutters have just come down. And a mysterious door. Oh, it's Aperture Science.
We do what we must because we can.
This coil of wire is in the number 6. This is clearly a clue. Right,
Yes.
hello? Hello?
Yeah.
That's alright, it's very dark in here. Aha! We have a lift and a big red button. It's going down.
Do we want to?
Well, you have to, because there's nowhere else to
that
go.
coil of wire could have been a number 9, you know.
God damn it, you're right! Or it could be a lowercase g.
Oh God, the possibilities.
The devious bastards. Let's find out what they were doing.
Or maybe it was a black swirl.
Oh, don't be fucking
that's just
ridiculous,
too far,
John. Right.
Dreamcast 2 confirmed.
Whatsoever.
Oh, I pressed the button.
Goodbye.
Oh dear. Ah! Oh, it's triggered the loading
Wait.
bar.
This is beautiful.
Waiting to catch.
Especially delayed, so I can react to it in time.
Loading, loading, loading. Keep that game loading.
Is that correct?
For all... Ooh, hello. We started again.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a
I'm
stirring
gonna
of
refresh,
emotion
see if
in
I can
his
get this
chest,
to
as though he felt
be at
more
a
free
better
to think for himself, to
latency.
question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ooh. We're at the bottom of the lift shaft. There's... Ah! See, now there's another coil of wire, and that is in a 9.
Is there a little line underneath it to confirm it?
Well, no, but it's what we see as we come out of the lift. But then again, if you're going into the lift, it's a 6.
Maybe they were just lazy and used the same model for the wire.
I think you're right. Also, what is this mysterious yellow square? It clearly has a purpose. But what purpose is it?
I don't know. You have a purpose.
We've been trying to figure that out for years.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Through the door, it says
What's it about?
Mind Control Facility. Bodes well, doesn't it?
Or we could just take the route that says escape.
No, we have to go to the facility.
We have to. The doors have closed! It was a trap. Cat set us up. Alright, oh.
There is
So
no
maybe
escape.
I'm developing an idea. Maybe the narrator is actually a voice in our head, which is the mind control facility.
The narrator is the Mind Control Facility.
Yes. It's all very meta.
Ein says...
Well, we haven't even touched on how meta this game is yet.
Yeah. Ein says 6 to the 9, a 69 is a coming. Then Biafra says, speaking of which, I don't know, what follows here? What follows here, chat? I'm worried.
Maybe the narrator is just some long lost brother of GLaDOS. Who knows?
Quite possibly.
Who knows?
We will have to keep playing to find out.
There is very cautious going down this ramp. Okay, we have a chair, a giant button with a light bulb on it, presumably for either lights or just summoning lots of ideas. Also, there is some form of achievement unlocked. You can't jump.
So I'm guessing you've been pressing the spacebar a lot.
I don't know. I tried to leap onto the desk so I could see what's on the clipboard and crouch down and see it, but no.
Yeah.
Let's press
You
the
were-
lights.
you-
Oh crap!
Yeah, you were pressing the spacebar,
Television
and
screen.
you realised you can't
What
jump
horrible
because they
secret
disabled
did
it.
this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Yes,
If he
I
had
think
the
we only
strength
have really
to
one
find
option
out.
at the moment, from the
Yes.
looks of things.
I
Ooh,
think you may have to push the button.
I have indeed pressed the button. A thing
Congratulations.
occurred. A series of landing lights appeared for a plane.
Oh god, it's dead all over again.
Among other things. It's going to have a devil's own job landing on this thing, I'll tell you. Right, oof, another gantry. Clippity clop, clippity clop.
Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop.
Okay, we have a series of 3 desks. With, whoever it is hates Mondays.
We all hate Mondays. That could be anyone.
Employee obs... Are you saying it was you?
Oh, I hate
Even-
Mondays.
Even the Boomtown rats hate Mondays.
Yeah. They just got the idea from somebody else.
Was it really you, Phil?
Was it
Are
you?
you behind all of this?
Is it you? Is this your apparatus, Phil? Your
Yes,
mind control
I
facility?
didn't spend the last week in
yeah.
India. I spent it preparing this.
Yeah.
What's it do?
He is the
I
engineer.
have no idea.
He is the engineer. He could have quite possibly made this, you know. Anyway.
This is actually genuinely true. He is an engineer.
He's an engineer. Employ observation protocol. Data points.
Switch on the cameras.
Let's indeed switch on the camera. I'm just looking at the other stuff.
See, Kevin's being an explorative person at the moment. You know, let him have his fun.
Each bore the number of an employee in
There will be time to explore later.
The lives of so many individuals reduced.
For now, we must fulfill our destiny.
And Stanley,
Push the button.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom.
I'm having a flashback to the Matrix.
Ergo, some of this game you understand, some of it you will not.
Don't forget to save your game.
We're not worried about that.
We're always watching.
Always watching, Wazowski.
I'll remember where you were.
Oh dear. There's another coil of wire. This is a big conspiracy.
What is it this time?
The wire is the conspiracy, not the mind control facility.
I don't know. It looks like...
I don't know, that one could go a couple of ways.
G!
Anyway, so we have a bunch of...
No?
We've got all these pictures from all over the place. One's been fired over on the far side. We never find out what happened to them, I guess. Okay. Press this button, that's the only thing we can do.
Mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe it
Quack.
couldn't be true. Had Stanley really
We
been
can,
under
but I
someone's control
don't think
all
it
this
helps us in the
time?
grand scheme
Was
of
this the
things.
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
Yeah, it didn't do much,
to
really, did
accept
it?
blindly?
Biafra says the facility looks surprisingly too well equipped to be a British one, therefore it can't be Phil's work. Yes, but this was under. This was under. This was under that. This is under that. It just looked like a normal office above. This is the stuff we've not seen. We don't know
I'd be
that.
offended, but he's not wrong.
Hello, I didn't even see that materialise.
No faith in your own country. Excellent.
Okay. So then we have
Not necessarily.
an elevator has materialised. However, the door has also opened. That we came through has reopened, so we could go back through that. But I rather suspect we should get going onto this lift.
I
Press
don't
on
know,
ahead.
No.
how far back does
He
it let us
refused to
backtrack?
believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control
Is that what the
was unthinkable.
Well, we
Wasn't
press
it?
the button to summon
Was
the
it even
elevator.
possible?
How do you know?
Had he truly
Or is
spent
it
his
what
entire
Double
life
Cross said? Is
utterly
Double Cross the narrator?
blind to the
I think
world?
it's the pair of you at this point.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and
Obviously,
commanded from
yes.
this very place.
He had
And
been
as the
blind to
cold
this world.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Yes,
he
I get the
would
suspicion someone in my
dismantle the
office keeps
controls
mashing the
once
pissed
and
off
for
button.
all.
Must free us.
A number of buttons all over the side. Console disabled.
Why the red glowy pit in the middle?
I don't know. Why is there a red glowy pit in the middle? Perhaps we don't want to know, actually, considering that it is a red glowy pit.
Is it a hellmouth or what?
Oh, hello.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Ooh,
he knew it
it's
was his
another
duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Excuse me. I think he sneezed. The narrator told me to. Right. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. System power off, system power on.
Off.
One would assume we would have to do off, yes. Okay. I am pressing the button now.
Congratulations.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Wait, turn it on again! Turn it on again!
And a rising
Ooh, hello.
chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know, is it over? Tell me already!
Yes. He had won.
Woohoo!
Defeated the machine.
Have you decided?
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door
guessing it's not
slowly
open.
opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Bird.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin. The feeling of liberation.
We don't really have an option at this
immense
stage, do we?
possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way,
I have no
right
control.
now, that things were meant to happen. And
And if you look to your far
Stanley,
left, you'll see
why?
from Aperture.
There's a cornfield over there, yeah.
Okay, ciao.
We beat the game! Yay! Well, there's clearly nothing else there for us to do.